use the raise hand function on Zoom. I will give you the opportunity to unmute yourself. You'll ask your question. You'll stay unmuted the whole time so you can ask a follow-up. So just please be aware of that. We have Coach Elliott and Kari Clark from LMU following their 74-56 win over Portland to advance to the quarterfinals. We're going to have, we'll go ahead with an opening statement from Coach Elliott.
I'm just so proud of this team and so happy for them. It's been a really, really hard year for this group, and they have stayed resilient. They've stayed locked into their purpose. They've stayed locked in and focused. They've never stopped believing in each other and what we were trying to do. And I'm just so happy that, you know, they're seeing some of the results because they've been working really, really hard for them. Yeah, I mean, Portland's a great team, and we knew that we had to maintain composure and poise and control the pace as much as we could. And that's really where I think, you know, our players did a really, really good job of making really good decisions, handling the basketball, and then getting us into something.
Okay, thanks, Coach. Let's go ahead with a question from, let's go with Travis or BYU TV. We'll go with you first, then we'll go Jeff Ferrado, then Brendan Craig.
Okay, first off, for Kari Clark, congratulations on the win, the career high 22. What led to your success in this game?
Hi, first of all, like Coach said, just like controlling this game. You know, Portland's a good team. They press us and they want to speed us up. So just making good decisions and taking good shot selection and obviously knocking down those shots. That was like our main focus, and that's what led to us having a successful game.
Games in this tournament since 2006. Can you speak to sort of the historical nature of the win for you guys?
I'm sorry.
I think we missed the first part of that question, Jerem.
This is the first time since 2006 LMU has won 2 games in this tournament. What did this particular win mean for this group?
Yeah, like Coach said, like we've been going through a lot and we've been putting in a lot of work, and we're just finally seeing the results of our hard work and our passion. So this win means a lot, not only for like the historical references, but just means a lot for our team, and it just shows that all of our hard work is going to pay off.
Okay, hold on, I think we're having an, are there microphones on?
Not only directly to the hoop, but indirectly with some semi-transition.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to Jeff Ferrado. And Jeff, can you hear our panelists here?
Not very well.
Not very well. Oh,
Not nearly as good as it was all day yesterday.
Okay. Well, good to know.
I can hear the questions fine, but the answers are kind of muted.
Weird. Coach, could you just say, like, count to 5? Sorry.
Yeah, can you hear me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's there, but it's not this. It's not real strong.
All right. Well, we'll just have to. If you could just make sure you talk into the microphones.
Yeah. Is this any better? Can you hear me?
I don't think it's your fault. I think there's something with the sound that's not working right.
Okay. Well,
you're plenty close to the microphone, Charity.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. No, you're doing great. You two are doing just fine.
Yeah. I don't think there was any execution issues at your end.
Yeah. You executed great in the game and executing just fine now. So. Okay.
Yeah. Again, this is Jeff Ferrado for the West Coast Conference, and my question is for Kari. On the TV post-game interview, your coach talked about how you make these shots all the time in practice, but it hasn't really translated to the games until the last couple of games. Can you talk about where your confidence level is right now and why all of a sudden it's working for you so well?
Yeah, and it just goes back to everything. Like you guys don't see what happens behind the scenes and in practice, but you know, we were working so hard. So like, you know, just for me, the biggest thing is my confidence in my game. So the fact that, you know, I'm taking these shots and I've continued to take these shots and that they're falling now just means so much. And like, I'm not going to stop taking the shots because, you know, they're going to go in, and I know that. So I just have to keep it up and keep taking those shots no matter what.
Thank you. If I could ask a follow-up to Charity. You guys play Santa Clara tomorrow. That'll be your 3rd game in 3 days with a very short bench. You're only playing essentially 7 players. What will you do today, the rest of today, to try to recuperate? And how concerned are you for your energy levels tomorrow?
Well, I think we have the greatest athletic trainer in the history of the world. We call her our most valuable, MVC, most valuable crystal. She's got a schedule already, and she's got them lined up coming in for this. They're going to be ready. You know, and we talked about many times. Nobody cares what your team situation is. You either show up or you don't. You either bring energy or you don't. We're going to do everything that we can do to get this team refueled and refocused and ready to go. And I have all the confidence in the world that they're going to come out and we're going to fight. You know, and I just think everyone is so doing their jobs right now and just committed to their role. You know,
That doesn't make sense.
we're not going to worry about it. It's March. Anything can happen, and we're just going to play hard.
Is momentum and just the confidence they have at this point, is that able to carry you a long way?
Oh, I think absolutely. I mean, even in some of the timeouts, just talking about reminding them of confidence and, you know, playing to win and playing together and talking. And, you know, at this point, very little is, to me, is X's and O's. It's about making sure that our minds are well and we're ready to fight, because you've got to be able to push through fatigue. I know they're getting tired. Sometimes they ask me for subs and I ignore them because you know, what do you want me to do? And, you know, we're trying to use our timeouts very strategically. And, you know, it is what it is. This team has been fighting all year. We're not going to stop now.
Thank you.
Brendan, go ahead.
Hey guys, I got 2 questions. One for Coach Elliott.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, go ahead, Brendan. Go ahead again.
No problem. We'll start again. I have 2 questions. I got one for Coach Elliott, one for Kari. Brendan Craig, LMU Sports Network. Kari, we've talked the last couple of days just about how excited you are for this and how much you wanted to perform for this. Talk to us about what that mentality has been like and what you've done to get to 2 career nights in back-to-back games on one of the biggest stages in the WCC.
Yeah, hi Brendan. It's just all about, you know, selflessness, you know, not doing it for myself, but for my team. You know, this group of girls, we're special. We have no drama. We're a tight knit group of people. I know that's kind of a cliche, but we really like love each other on and off the court. So like that passion and that motivation just fuels me throughout this tournament. And I know that we're going to go far. We have to keep that up and just keep that in mind.
Thank you, Kari. And Coach, talk to us about, we talked about the preparation, but we've talked about the resiliency of this team. You guys came back from an 11-game losing streak coming into this, 2 losses to Portland this season, and you still came out and absolutely played as if none of that had happened. What went into that preparation and what went into getting your team ready for that game?
Well, we have a really silly thing we talk about. We talk about how the happiest creatures on the face of the planet are goldfish because they have a memory of like 7 seconds. And we have used that so many times. We use it at halftime. Whether you played well, you need to be like a goldfish. Whether you played poorly, you need to be like a goldfish because you got a brand new 20 minutes coming. And so, you know, it's a new season. What is past has all been preparation for where we are today. And I think, you know, again, our team has bought in so much, and Kari named it. You know, Kari has been so consistently working hard. And for me as her coach, to see things click for her and to see some results from the work that she's putting in. I mean, this is what I do this for, is seeing this kid, and not only her, but seeing her just rise up and be, you know, the champion that she is. Because I see it every day. Now you all are just getting to see what I see.
But we talk a lot about, listen, what has happened is in the past, and we've had so many, you know, ups and downs and people in and people out that, you know, really what has happened in the past, like, who cares? It's over. There's nothing we can do about that. We got to be goldfish. Let's move forward.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Kari. Congrats. We'll see you tomorrow at 11.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Thanks, Kari.
Thank you
Congratulations.
so much. Thank you so much.
Whatever you guys did, you fixed it there at the end.
Okay. Sorry, we must have had a setting issue.
Yeah. On the other hand, when you're whispering to each other during the interviews, all I
Oh,
can
that,
hear
that
is
was,
you.
I think, yeah, sorry.
Do a mic check real quick.
Yeah.
This would need a player. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you hear that? Do you hear that fine?
Can you guys hear that?
Ezra, can you hear that? Can you hear me? Can you hear the fine?
Not much.
No, I don't hear that.
Oh, that was turned down. That's why you had that one turned down. Just give us 1 second. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Testing 1, 2, again. Checking. Do you hear that
Yes.
better?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go to the next one. This is where the coach has been setting. Hello, I'm testing.
Yes,
I'm talking.
I can hear you.
And by the way, she gave some
Fine.
great answers.
Okay, we're good.
Thanks.
We switched computers anyway. We're good now. You can bring it down. Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't make sense until we started thinking over the computers.
Way over here.
Yes, please. Yeah, Coach, if you can go over here.
Are we using masks?
It's up to you.
You might want, oh, don't put
Don't
it on
put
there.
anything
Don't-
on that chair.
We just sprayed it, that's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Sorry.
No, just don't want to
I get it, I get it.
spray.
Trying to,
It's a different,
different world we're in right now, obviously.
You could set your backpack on there, but then when you pick your backpack up, everything would fall out the bonnet.
nice.
All right, so if you have a seat, so
I think we can take these off, I think.
if you want. it's
Put
up to you.
on.
Yeah, it's all up to you, whatever you want. So we'll have a opening statement from Coach. We'll have a few questions directed to student athlete Alex, and then we'll go back to Coach.
Okay.
If you could just generally look at the camera while you're answering, you don't have to look right.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, you're this one.
Okay.
and then Alex, yeah. Look at the camera in front of you. Yeah, we have a couple reporters on. So Coach, if you would like to make an opening statement, and then we'll have a few questions for Alex.
Yeah, I obviously it wasn't the results that we wanted today, but I can't express how thankful I am to have had the opportunity to coach our 4 seniors, Lauren, Maddie, Chris, and JC. I think the run that they had over these last couple of years is, definitely been a memorable one and just what great teammates they were as well. And, the fact that they've had the experience of winning a league championship and also back-to-back winning seasons, which I don't think's happened at Portland since '98. So I really feel like great things are coming and continuing. I think those 4 seniors were a really good foundation to that. And we played a really good LMU team today. They're a very talented team, and we've kind of seen that all year. We've played them in 2 really tough battles so far. And, I feel like they definitely last couple of games have caught a good rhythm, and, that team is definitely one that can continue to win a lot of games. So congratulations to them too.
All right, thanks, Coach. Jeff, go ahead with your first question. Go ahead, Jeff.
Sorry, I think I was muted there. Alex, this is Jeff Ferrato with the West Coast Conference. Can you just talk about what happened to you guys offensively when your teammate had to go out with 4 fouls? You didn't score for about 10 minutes as a group. What happened in there, you think?
Yeah, it really did hurt us not having Haley in. She's such a big key player for our team. And I think it was a bit difficult to find rhythm again. So I think we somehow tried to push through and find other players to help score points and help bring the ball up. But yeah, I think we did it later on.
And how significant was LMU's pressure throughout portions of the game?
Yeah, look, LMU is such a great team. I mean, every team in this league is hard to beat, and so I think they just came out tonight ready to play, and we just weren't fully ready for that.
Thank you.
Any other questions, Brendan?
Hey, Alex Fowler, Brendan Craig, LMU Sports Network. Talk to me about, you had such a powerful game and one where you just really took over. Where were you finding the holes in the LMU offense, LMU defense rather, to get those 26 points that you had?
I mean, I think it was just my teammates helping to get the ball to me. I mean, I would just be sealing. They know where to find me and pass the ball. So that's credit to my team for helping me out there.
Okay. Any questions for Coach?
Yeah, I have one. Michael,
Yeah.
Jeff Ferrato. You guys had such a magical run last year, obviously, and now you're done now. Pretty good season, but what do you need to do, you think, to sort of take the next step to get consistently on a slightly higher level still?
You know, I think there's a lot of things that have to happen. But, you know, I feel like this year, if you would have told me 2 years ago that we would have went over 500 in league in our second year, I would have really been proud of that. And obviously, I think it's easy to compare to last year because it was such an incredible, magical run and such great focus and everything that, you know, but I think we just need to keep getting better. You know, we need to keep growing as a program. We need to keep getting better as coaches. We need, you know, players to really work hard this offseason. I think the offseason was, you know, so different because, you know, we really had an opportunity to kind of, you know, move forward from a great win and really never even had a chance to celebrate the championship a year ago. And the offseason, obviously everyone was home and dealing with things. So, you know, I love where we're going. I love this group. I'm so proud of what they've accomplished. And, you know, I think everyone knows with COVID, it's just kind of changed everything over this last year. And, you know, I'm really proud of how they battled through a lot of adversity with it, like a lot of programs have. And I know we're going to come out stronger because of everything that we've went through this season and what we've gained through these first 2 years as well.
Very good. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Coach Meek, Brendan Craig, LMU Sports Network. This was an LMU team that you faced just a week ago. Talk to us about what was different from that last team versus today. What did you see that was different in this LMU squad that led to the outcome today?
Well, I think our margin of error, you know, we've really got to be focused on certain things. They have so many weapons and so many kids that can score and do things. Obviously, Gibson didn't play, you know, the last time she played in the first game, but not the last game. And she just brings such a versatile scorer that, you know, adds just another player. I mean, they have so many players that can, you know, hit 15 footers and make plays around the rim and are a very athletic team. So, you know, to me, I think that was the difference is that they, you know, having an additional player, obviously playing the day before and, you know, just getting a rhythm of playing and then, you know, not being able to have a practice time at all for us, I think is not, you know, something that normally you don't go into a game with no practice the day before. So I think there's some things that made it tough. But at the same time, they're a great team. And we knew the first 2 times we played them that it was going to come right down to the wire. We knew today we're going to really have to battle and play well. And, you know, I definitely think that we've played better. And that's something that we knew that, you know, coming in and, you know, you look at our league, I mean, and you look at our wins this year and losses, like every game was down to the wire and we just wasn't our day today. And, you know, but I also think there's a lot of things that as a staff and players that we can take from this and grow from, because I do feel like we're capable of being better too.
Okay.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
everyone.
Coach. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
Thank you.